Hi guys, it's been a while since I've done a video, so yeah, this is a new one. So today on Xperienced TV, we've got one of these things here. This is a Hisense 55-inch 4K TV, and there's a problem with it. The problem being, I'll show you. Okay, right. The problem being, you can see, the television is actually switched on, which you can tell from that blue light down there. There's a couple of scratches on the screen, unfortunately. I think I've managed to catch it on something. They're fairly deep gouges as well, which is unfortunate. But the TV is on, which I can prove by just playing a bit of music. So you can hear the sound comes out the speakers. So the speakers are working, which means that this should be working. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't because of the reflection of the light, but I can only very faintly see like a box here with the words avocado junkie and some lollipops underneath, and if you look, that's what's showing on the screen here. So it is working, the panel is fine, but I suspect there's even an advert on the bottom here. But I suspect that what it is backlights, and there's my little girl. Over here I have some backlights, which is what I'm going to be using to replace. I've already started taking the screws out the back, but I thought I'd show you the situation before I actually cracked it open. So next time you see me, this thing will be split wide open. There's my ceiling. Wonderful. Okay guys, bit of a progress update from when I turned the TV on. I've just spent the last, what, half an hour or something? Is there a screw there? Yes, there is. Just spent the last half an hour or something taking this piece off. So basically, we're left with that, which I think is the diffuser, and under there is going to be reflectors and LEDs. There's the bezel over there, that come off in 4 parts. That was a bit of a nightmare. So we've got this here. This is the LCD or LED panel. And that is the most nerve-wracking thing to take off, because if you've ever seen inside of a TV, these things are super thin. These ribbon cables are super thin, so they're prone to tearing probably. And this panel, I don't know if you can see, it's so thin, very thin. I'm so scared to lift that up, because if you lift it, obviously, you know, it bends too much, crack. It's not going to be good, is it? But yeah, there's the TV, and then there's parts here. There's the speakers, there's the shield from there. There's my little girl watching iPad. Hello. Cute. So yeah, so I'm about to try and take the diffuser off and to get to the reflector and the LEDs underneath. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, update so far. Well, I have taken off all the old ones, they're on the floor there, and I've put all the new ones in. I haven't connected them up or anything, I've just put the tape back over them because I wanted to do a little video update. I have had my lunch. I have decided to stop messing about with this. It took me 2 hours to get to this point, so I'm hoping it doesn't take me 2 hours to get to the point where it's reassembled. Luckily, the panel is still there and it's still in one piece. Hopefully that remains in one piece as I put the whole thing back together again. There was a small issue when I took the reflector off. There's a little tear there. Hopefully that's not going to be too bad. I've got some tape to try and tape that back up again. But yeah, so far, so good. Yeah, I'm going to put this back together and see if that solves the issue. We'll have the first turn on video, I think. That's what I'm planning to do. So you'll find out along with me whether this has been worth it. See you in a bit. Okay, no idea how long that's taken, but I have put it all back together again. We have a TV. I haven't plugged it in yet. The cable is there, but it is plugged into the television there. And I have my laptop plugged into the HDMI over there. So I guess this is the moment of truth, isn't it? Did changing the backlights actually work? Or is there something else wrong with this thing? Turn it on. What do we have? Hey! Now that looks better, doesn't it? That looks like it's actually working. Oh, it's gone off. Or is it going to screen mirror? Screen mirror? Yeah, there we go. So let's play that video and see what happens, shall we? Nice. Oh, those are memories, aren't they? Oh, you remember that? You remember that? You remember XP TV? What video should we do now, huh?
The Assembly is a VR adventure game at its heart. It's a mysterious adventure game.
So there we go.
Two key characters that you switch
That
between.
is the whole thing fixed. Now we've got a screen that works, looks lovely now. It's a 4K HD TV, although the video wasn't shot in 4K, it was only 1080p, but it still looks good. And look at how nice and crisp the icons are on YouTube. That's 4K, isn't it? So yeah, this is going to go up in the garage, in the man cave, and we're going to be playing some games on it. And while I was putting this whole thing back together, this arrived. So the full motion TV wall mount. So I will be putting this up maybe tonight. What's the time? Show me the time. Watch, show me the time. What is it? Saturday, the 3rd of July at nearly 5:30. Oof. Why not? Let's do it. Okay guys, well that's been a long day. Started this morning sorting the repair out, getting that all done, getting that all sorted. That took 2 hours to tear down, probably about another hour and a half to put it all back together with some time to change the thing. You can hear some noise in the background there. So yeah, did all that, and then obviously on the rebuild, the bracket arrived. So I have it on the wall of my man cave, which is nice, running my PS4. My PS4 has actually been up in storage for a long time, so you know, I don't really get a chance to play games at all that much. So you can see this is my man cave, what's coming along of it anyway. So we've got some nice stuff here to play. And yeah, I've decided that I will set this up. And let me just turn the camera around and you'll be able to see what I'm planning to do. Okay, so let me zoom out. Right, so you can see the mess that is here. So there's the repaired thing. So here I'm gonna have the systems, I think. So I can put a few things on there, some games and that. Maybe a little monitor, keep that monitor up there, maybe. There's some power sockets behind there. The power socket for that is behind the TV. Not sure what's going to happen to this. I'm thinking about moving these shelves over a bit, because at the moment that's kind of a bit of an annoyance. So I'm thinking about shifting these over so they're butt up against here. Here, along there and across here, there's going to be a workbench. It's going to come out to probably about this deep. You probably don't get any idea of depth on a 2D image. So yeah, there's going to be like a workbench here. So I got that there, workbench here. I can do my tinkering and bits and pieces, along with that speaker is going to be relocated to here, and the workbench is going to be slightly lower than those speakers. So I wanted to have it like 90 centimeters, which is about there. So this is going to have to sit next to it, but that's okay. So then underneath that is going to have some storage. It's going to be raised up off the floor as well, that storage, so it's not going to have too much of an effect. These horrible IKEA boxes down here are just going to go. I'm going to replace those with either some shelves in there or some doors, make it a bit nicer. Over here, that's going to stay there. The dance machine is going to be shifted over because it needs to come. I've got a good 12 inches gap there, I think. So that can shift over, and then this can move up a bit. And I can shift this up to coincide with the moving of the dance pad. And yeah, so that means this shifts up, which means this door can probably finally open, because at the moment it catches on that light on the marquee. So I can shift that. If I shift that over 12 inches, it'll just about be enough for that to get over and go flat, so I can have the garage door opened up. But I want to get rid of this door and have a roller door, because I want to put another arcade machine here. All of this is going to go as well. That's staying because that's the freezer. It's got some ice cream in there. And then this over here, we're going to have a wall with some decoration, probably a higher level shelf up there, I think. Just because once I've got rid of this door and I've got a roller door, I want to have some storage up there, but it's just going to be a regular shelf. Lots of like decoration, like probably the metal posters and things like that on this wall, just to do that. This thing, I'm not sure what to do about this thing, because that's an IKEA box thing that, yeah, it's okay for putting these on at the moment, but I'm thinking about getting one more of these machines, and that space there is not enough to put another one on. It's just a little bit too small, because once the doors are open, see, it needs that much gap to get the doors open, so I can't fit another one on here, and I really would like to get one. And there's my little thing up there. I got a disco light up there for when I'm playing DDR, but the lights come on anyway. And that's about it. So that's the plans for the man cave. So it should be a lot of fun, but this is going to be awesome. Yeah, there was some red artifacting, but apparently I hadn't plugged the cable in properly. That's just so me, isn't it? But yeah, seems to have done the trick. All of the backlights are on and working now. I've turned the backlight brightness down so it's not on 100% anymore. And yeah, I'm gonna test it out with a couple of games and a Blu-ray and a cup of tea, which you can see down there, a bit of Earl Grey. Zoom, zoom. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna play around with. Got a couple of Blu-rays and a couple of games. Those are the first ones I could pick out that I could think I can actually play without installing too much on there. And yeah, so that's that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share. It's been ages since I've uploaded anything on this channel. If you'd like to see some gaming videos, let me know what sort of games you'd like to see me do. I'm thinking about doing something with cheap games. Trying to find the cheapest game I can on like PlayStation 4 or PS2 or PS3 or something like that. And just playing and reviewing it. I did buy like a really cheap game on the Switch, like $2.99, and it is just awful. The loading time is just atrocious. Nippon Marathon, just don't bother with that. But yeah, that's me. So hopefully I'll get some more videos up here. Thank you once again for sticking around. There's nearly at the 300 subscriber mark without any video uploads. But thank you very much, and yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Until the next time, till the next video. Catch you later. Bye-bye.